and we are the First Inning Radio Show, and hopefully everybody could hear me loud and clear. And I'm the BX Bomber, and I am along with Roger, the big Yankee fan. Say hello, Roger.
Hello, good evening, BX Bomber, and things are going pretty good. And they have finally made a decision. Rob Manfred has made a decision, and we will have a 60-game season, a sprint more or less. And the Yankees reported today for COVID-19 testing, and you did a live vlog from Yankee Stadium, and did a good job on your live vlog.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you about the live vlog. That was great, man. I can't believe I saw the Yankee team bus. Right, it was parked right outside Yankee Stadium, outside the gate. I couldn't believe it. Perfect. Wait to hear Roger. And the team bus was there, and then all of a sudden players started coming out with the cars, and just so happened we saw Gabe Torres come out. Right, I didn't know it at the
Yeah,
time. I got him mixed up with Estrada. Right, and it
right.
was Gabe Torres, and he got stuck outside the minivan, which was a pretty much rinky dink a minivan, I don't know what it was, but he got in it. The guy let him in the car because he didn't want to open the door himself or something like that. They let him in, and then yeah, and then there was another player as well that he walked out the gate and he stood there waiting for his Uber.
Right, right. So you are a regular reporter. You know the spot where they're going in and out, and you're doing your live vlogs from Yankee Stadium, and in the early afternoon, and you're doing your regular reporting and catching the players as they come in and out. So that is fantastic. I really look forward to them.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow, I believe the players will be reporting again, right? Correct?
Yes, yes. And then the first workout will be on Friday.
Okay, so I guess I could catch them again every day. I guess I'll be able to find them and catch them when they come out.
Right, right. If you have picked out the spot, you have definitely found where they're coming in and out. So you could do some great reporting on the live stream from there.
Yeah,
And
I'm probably gonna be there a little bit earlier this time, maybe a little bit after 12 o'clock, something like that. To
right,
catch them going into the bus, because I got there just a little bit after 12:30, and the bus was just waiting there, and then it just left. You know?
yes, what I'm thinking is because of the heat. Now it's summer camp. We're in July now. I'm thinking because of the heat that they'll probably be doing a lot of their training in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I would think too. It's pretty cool. In Yankee Stadium in the morning too, so it should be fine.
So that's what I'm doing there. So anyway, I have a nice little article about the Yankees roster. If you would like me to go through it, and I have a list of all the invitees.
Yeah, let's hear the Yankee roster.
Okay, here we go. The Yankees have set their roster for summer camp using 58 of the 60 available spots, with players set to report to the Bronx on Wednesday. The player pool includes all 39 players on their 40-man roster, plus 19 extras, including infielder Matt Duffy, who signed a minor league contract with the club earlier on Sunday. Rosters had to be submitted by 4 p.m. Sunday. The Yankees will have to cut down the roster to 30 players by the time the regular season is expected to begin on July 23rd for a 60-game schedule. Among the prospects included on the 60-man roster are pitchers Davy Garcias, Luis Gil, Clark Schmidt, Michael King, Alexander Vizcaino, and Luis Medina, infielder Kyle Holder, and outfielder Esteban Florio. In other moves, the Yankees also signed catcher Max McDowell to a minor league contract, released and re-signed reliever Dan Otero to a minor league contract, and placed Luis Severino, Tommy John surgery, on the 60-game injured list. The 29-year-old Duffy, who won a World Series with the Giants in 2014 and is a lifetime 282 hitter, had been in the Rangers camp this spring. And here is a look at the preliminary roster. For the pitchers, they have 33 pitchers altogether. In alphabetical order, they have Albert Abreu, Domingo Acevedo, Daniel Alvarez, Luis Avalon, Zach Britton, Luis Sessa, Aroldis Chapman, Garrett Cole, Evie Garcia, Luis Gill, Chad Green, David Hale, Jay Happ, Ben Hiller, Jonathan Holder, Tommy Canley, Michael King, Brooks Christie, Jonathan Loazica, Tyler Lyons, Luis Medina, Jordan Montgomery, Nick Nelson, Dan Otero, Adam Ottavino, James Paxton, Adonis Rosa, Clark Schmidt, Masahiro Tanaka, Nick Tropiano, Alexander Vizcaino, Miguel Yahor, and Tony Zick. And for catchers, they are inviting Kyle Higashioka, Chris Iannetta, Eric Kratz, Max McDowell, Gary Sanchez, and Josh Tolley. And for the infield, they will be inviting Miguel Andujar, Matt Duffy, Tyro Estrada, Mike Ford, Kyle Holder, DJ LeMahieu, Gleyber Torres, Gio Urshela, Luke Voigt, and Tyler Wade. And for the outfield, they will have Estevan Florial, Clint Frazier, Brett Gardner, Zach Brannett, Rosel Herrera, Aaron Hicks, Aaron Judge, John Carlos Stanton, and Mike Tauchman. So that is the full list of all of the players that will be at the summer camp.
That sounds good. That sounds like a great team. I mean,
Yes,
even with the bench, sounds like a great team because all those guys did a great job last year filling in for all the injured. Now, I have breaking news where the Yankees full team workout will be on July 4th, and the Yes Network will have coverage of it on the Yes Network. So,
oh, wow. Well, that is fantastic. Unfortunately, I don't have the Yes Network down here. What I do is I get the Yes Network, for the games over MLB.TV, but I don't have the Yes Network down here. So, but I will be able to, I'm sure I will be able to see it later on online.
yeah, definitely. Well, me and Giselle, we're gonna play baseball on Saturday anyway. So I'll probably try to walk around and see what I can see on that day. But they're probably gonna work out early though. I would think though. I think it'll
Right.
be a early morning thing because it's 4th of July. Who the hell wants to work on 4th of July?
It's going to be an extremely hot day here. It's going to be well over 90 degrees here. And so they may be doing the workout in the morning. And if you have weather, anything like what we have down here, you might not want to be out there doing too much physical activity.
Yeah, I mean, there's days that it's really hot. You know,
Right.
I mean, like remember that vlog that I did? It's too hot. Last summer it was crazy, and that was just in August. That was August vlog, right? Wasn't it August vlog?
That was July. That was
July,
I had 3 games to go to in July, and we had the rain out, the postponement, and we met at the tree at the park, and we
right?
did a vlog for that, and then we did a doubleheader vlog of the Yankees and Tampa Bay Rays, and then I exchanged my ticket because I got the extra ticket,
Right.
but I did not go to the game that Saturday because there were it was a real field temperature of 110-degree heat index with a 103-degree air temperature, and I just did not want to risk going in that day.
Yeah,
And
no,
I gave
it was super hot, man. Well, we've been playing baseball on the old Yankee Stadium field, and It's super hot, right? On them days playing right at the old stadium, it was already hot playing, right? So, and that was
Right.
what, 80 degrees, right? 80-degree weather is super hot, right? Right, 82. So imagine you gotta wear this jersey, the pants under, the sliding pants, you know what I mean? The
Right.
cleats, the gloves and everything. That's a lot of heat. I mean, if you
How
don't,
about the umpire?
yeah, the umpires too, man. And plus, when you're standing in that sun, especially Yankee Stadium, everybody knows this. When when you got those seats like right behind me, right here, when you got those seats right here in the bleachers,
Hmm.
you burn to death right there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I mean. So yeah,
I sat.
it's crazy, So I wonder how they're gonna do the practices. I wonder if they're gonna like practice in the Great Hall or stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because of the social
Well,
distancing.
yes. I did hear. I did hear a little information that because they have so many pictures, and what would have been ideal for them was to be able to go down to Tampa because they have multiple fields and
Right.
multiple buildings for doing training. So at Yankee Stadium, they may be doing pitching in the Great Hall, and that would be really interesting to be able to get over there and see some of the pitchers doing pitching. I'm sure they'll set up backstops and cages, and they may be doing some pitching and training in the Great Hall.
Wow, that'd be dope if they could set up a batting cage in the Great Hall,
Right.
right?
Well, they already have the batting cage, but I know they're going to have so many players, so it will be very interesting to see what they plan on doing. But I did hear that they would be working with the pitchers in the Great Hall. And I do have a little interesting information. Today they showed up for COVID-19 testing,
Right.
and I have a short 2-minute article about the COVID-19 testing that they're doing. Would you like to hear that?
Yeah, let's hear how they did it because I was standing outside for a little while they were inside
O-
doing that.
Okay, this is from the New York Post. Let's recognize the easiest part of regularly testing baseball players for the coronavirus. Who better than the baseball player to spit into a cup? Mused Dr. Lawrence Lee, a radiologist based in Florida. It's readily available, and they're used to doing it. Dr. Lee and his brother Russell are the co-founders of One Milo, a Florida-based medical technology company that has focused its recent efforts on a rapid finger prick antibody test for COVID-19. So they know their stuff when it comes to managing this pandemic. And they offered an encouraging review of Major League Baseball's plan for a restart in these dangerous times. When I read the testing protocol, I thought it was very robust and well thought out, Dr. Lee said. I don't think many infections will fall through the cracks. I was surprised how rigorous it was, Russell Lee added. MLB is really going above and beyond. Starting when they arrive at their team's facilities this week, players will get tested every other day via either a nasal swab or saliva. If you've gotten a nasal swab, you know how intrusive and unnerving a process that can be. So saliva figures to be the standard, all the more so since the ball players, so accustomed to spitting, as Dr. Lee noted, won't be permitted to hawk any loogies on the field. They will undergo antibody testing approximately once a month as per MLB's operations manual. The Lee brothers offered two suggestions to term, let's say, a grade A plan into an A plus. Strive to test as many family members or players, managers, coaches, etc. for antibodies as possible, said Russell Lee. I think there would be a great public benefit for MLB to do a poll of their entire population. It would be good to know, what does the MLB population look like? Testing players for antibodies once a week rather than once a month to prove a check and balance in case the diagnostic PCR test, saliva, or nasal swab don't pick up any asymptomatic asymptomatic carriers. Conversation from negative to positive on the antibody test would indicate a recent infection, Dr. Lee said. And if you notice that change within a week's time as the player has tested negative for the disease, then you have a better chance at minimizing the potential spread. Obviously, the Lee brothers believe strongly in the antibody testing. They've invested in it, yet their overall credentials speak for themselves. And as Major League Baseball attempts the high risk venture, it must remain open to suggestions from everyone and anyone on how to thread the needle and make this work. So that is the information on the testing.
Wow.
They will
So
be doing largely saliva tests, and they will be getting antibody tests as well.
wow, wow. Hopefully they all pass it, man. Because breaking news right now, as I'm getting in. Remember that game they were supposed to play, Field of Dreams?
Yes,
Remember the Field of Dreams game? Well, they're gonna be replaced
yes.
now by the St. Louis Cardinals to play the Chicago White Sox on the Field of Dreams. That's gonna be played on August 13th.
Are they playing the White Sox or the Cubs?
They're gonna be playing the Chicago White Sox, St. Louis Cardinals.
Wow.
So tell
Okay.
tell St. Louis Dave, uh, August 13th. Tune in.
Yes, I will. I will. I'll tell him. I haven't spoken to him in a little while, but I have to check in with him and say hello to him as well. And it is very nice that we have some people that have become our Yankee friends, like Michael Caputo and Bryson and James Ice. And it
Yeah,
is very nice that they all follow us. So I would like to say
yeah.
hello to them.
I
It's very nice.
I want to say I love Michael Caputo.
Okay. Okay. Yes, he seems to be a nice young gentleman.
Yeah,
And
Bryson.
that is
Bryson. He's the king of baseball cards. Telling
right.
you, he knows how to get
Right.
them autographs, man. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. You know. Oh, you know what?
Exactly.
I wanted to tell you too about. Um. Happy birthday, Bobby Bonilla.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby
Yeah,
Bo.
Bobby Logan.
Right,
Wow.
and and believe it or not, man, he's still being paid 1.19 million dollars on his birthday
I know.
today, and that's gonna happen for it was for like 25 years or something like that. I don't know how much more he has on his contract, but it started in 1995, right? So it's 25-year contract. So that's 2005,
This
2015.
could be the final year then.
It might,
25 years, 95 to 2020.
I think this might be the final year of Bobby Bonilla. Yeah. So and you know what too, in a connection with that, right? I went to the same high school he went to, Lehman High School, and
Hmm.
I got to play on the brand new field that he fixed up, that he donated money to fix up the field in Lehman High School, and he made a nice track and
Right.
field and football, baseball field type of thing. Like I got to play on that, which was pretty cool to play on turf. It's my only time ever playing
Wow.
on turf, and yeah, it was pretty cool. So shout out to Bobby Bo and the New York Mets. The Mets look good. Hopefully, they lose to the Yankees every time they play us.
Yeah, the Yankees are going to have to contend with them this year. And think about it, they'll be playing the Mets 10 times. I mean, 4 times. I'm sorry. They're in the National League East. They're playing their division rivals 10 times. They're playing the Mets 4 times. So they would play two at Yankee Stadium, and I guess they would go over to Citi Field for two.
Here's the good thing. Um, a lot of players in Major League Baseball are opting out of playing baseball,
Right.
right? And oh, I just saw Michael Caputo. He said, "Yo," and we was just talking about you. We love you, buddy. Just to let you know. But
Yeah.
a lot of players are opting out, which means none of the Yankee players have opted out to play, right?
Right.
Which means if the other players are opting out, which are great players and some are good, some are bad, right? Those teams are becoming weaker, right? And
Yes.
we're gonna be the dominant team, so we just have to play and win. That's basically all we have to do, you know?
Right. But the whole thing about this is really going to be a sprint, because with a 60-game schedule, if a team goes into a little bit of a slump for a week and a half, and or goes into a winning streak for a week and a half, that can make or break them when you're only playing a 60-game schedule.
Yeah, man. And the player to watch this year, I wanna watch, Shohei Otani, right? He's gonna
Shohei Ohtani, yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna return to the two-way role, pitching and hitting. Like the Babe Ruth type of thing. And let's
right.
see what he does with that. Good thing we don't have to play against him. He's gonna be in a whole other league. So we can actually root
Oh,
for him. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
yeah, that's gonna be nice to see.
But
You
that
welcome,
is the
Mike.
information on the testing there, and that was fantastic. That was Gleyber Torres that you saw wearing the blue shorts and the blue shirt. That was Gleyber Torres outside of the van.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I can't believe I got him mixed up with Estrada for some reason. I don't know why I did that,
Right,
but I'm bad with
right,
recognizing them because they look totally different. Because
right.
you know, actually he looked more tan than he normally is. You know what I mean? Gabriel Torres looked more darker than what he normally is, so he must have been out in the sun tanning and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, they look different. Plus, he had a different haircut too. He had a mohawk.
Right, right, exactly. And so that is who you'll be seeing, and that is fantastic. That's where you'll head over, and you'll catch the players coming in and out of that area there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And I just
you
want to
did
report
a
that Michael Caputo just wrote that on Friday. The Yes Network are gonna start airing workouts at 5 p.m.
right, right.
So,
That'll be fantastic.
so I guess that means they'll be there early in the morning, like you said, practicing. They'll record that stuff, right? And then they'll show the replay at 5.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be good. Unfortunately, down here I have the YouTube TV, with the Roku device, stream television. So what I do have is the MLB.TV, so I can see all of the games, especially with the Yankees being out of market. But I don't have the actual Yes Network itself on YouTube TV.
Don't worry,
So
you could
I will have to.
don't worry, you could probably duo with me on the thing, and we'll watch it. I'll stream it to you from my computer, and you have to
Okay, it
see it
sounds
like
good. It's amazing.
bootleg, like it, like if like it robbing the
Yeah, it is
cable.
amazing. It is amazing all the options that we have now.
Yeah, I can. I'll probably record it as well.
Right.
You know, but it's gonna be nice to see the players come back, and also whatever happened to the schedule, the 60 game
Okay.
schedule.
I'll check into that too. And from what I understand, the opening day is set, and the Yankees will be arriving at Yankee Stadium for their first home game on July 29th. They're playing a series against the Nationals, then they're playing another series. I forget the team they're playing, and then they're coming home. So I believe the first 6 games are going to be traveling, and then they come back to Yankee Stadium on July 29th.
Okay, so yeah, they're gonna have to figure that out because, um, and if you like we saw the live stream, right? None of those. I mean, some players had masks, but it looked like it wasn't that serious. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they should have been wearing like medical gloves and all kind of stuff. Like I would have been personally, I would have
Well,
been wearing medical gloves and all kind of stuff, touching
well, they
stuff.
could very well have hand sanitizer in their cars and hand sanitizer in the building and all of that.
Yeah, but that's not enough though. I think you
You
know
know.
you have to play the part too. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just can't be a fireman without the jacket. You know, you gotta have the jacket and helmet too sometimes.
We do have a very serious situation with the amount of COVID
Yeah,
uh, cases that are taking place now. Over 40,000 per day confirmed cases in the United States. And as I said, this nation had a very, very poor response to COVID-19. And, so this is still going to be very touch and go as far as getting the season going. Any number of things could happen where it could end up getting canceled. Keeping my fingers crossed that we'll have a good year,
yeah,
a
but
good short season.
the thing is though, we can steal the season though. You know what I mean?
Right.
We should be
Mhm.
all like we should all be looking like those evil villains. You know what I mean? Like, you
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Up in the tower, trying to start some stuff. That should be us right now, the evil empire, ready to take over. Because, I mean, the teams are weak, but the Mets is good. National is gonna be a problem, and that's
Right.
all I really see. I don't see any other team. I mean, sleeper teams maybe like Tampa
The Red
Bay.
Sox don't. The Red Sox are going to be good.
Nah, they not. They don't got
You don't think
anybody.
so?
Chris Sale is out. All they had was Chris Sale. Chris Sale is out.
Right.
So I mean, and who you and all you got left is Bogarts, Xavier Bogarts. You know, and not one player can do it all. You know what I mean?
But the
So
player that they got from the Dodgers for Mookie Betts, Alex Verdugo, is a very good, strong young player. Alex Verdugo, who they got from the Dodgers in the Mookie Betts trade.
no,
And
I
and
understand. But what I'm saying is there's no pitching. There's no
yeah,
pitching. You know, all the
right.
great pitching is in the National League. You know,
Yeah,
so there really isn't no pitching. Chris Sale is out. I mean, who else are gonna depend on? You know, I mean,
right.
these two guys can't hit home runs every game. So, you know, the Yankees have 9 guys that can hit a home run every game. That's the difference. You know?
Exactly. And
So
I did hear some reports that they expect Judge. They expect Judge to be healthy and ready to go for the opening day on July 23rd. They may be planning on using Giancarlo Stanton for the majority of the time as a designated hitter. And their starting outfield will be Hicks. Hicks will be ready. They will have Brett Gardner, Hicks, and Aaron Judge in the outfield, and they will primarily be using Giancarlo Stanton as a designated hitter.
well, here's the very special thing about Hicks. Hicks might be the first player in history to end the season with Tommy John surgery and never miss a game.
That's true.
You know that he might be the first player in history to do that. That's gonna be something.
I know that's true. That's true. But unfortunately, as we were talking about on the last show, uh, they're not going to give Domingo Herman the the credit. They're not going to give him the credit
I've
for
heard.
the games that were canceled. So they are going there because they're playing the 60 games, and he has a 63 day suspension, game suspension. So unfortunately, he will not be able to play this year.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. We could have used them too, but the Yankees
I,
have a lot of great pitching, though, man. They have a lot of good pitching, and now they have a lot of pitchers that are arrested as well. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. So that should hold up some type of way, you know. And man, also they don't know if Giancarlo Stanton right calf is game ready yet. That's
right,
why they're gonna put him as DH. So
exactly,
they don't know if he could play that left field, you know? Which he can't play
exactly.
left field. I rather well he can't even I don't know what he can play, honestly. He doesn't play right field that great neither.
No, no, he's not known for his fielding. He's primarily known for his bat.
Yeah, he is good for his bat, but he's I mean, no a lot of people can't play right field, you know?
Yeah,
Even Aaron Judge has trouble playing right field, you know? Those shots down the line, he can't get those. Can't get those. Nobody could. I have
No,
a
he's but I like I tend to be a bit more impressed with Judge's fielding than you do, actually. I think Judge has made some great catches and everything, and I tend to be a little bit more impressed with his fielding.
no. He needs to be quicker, going left to
Yeah,
right. He needs to be quicker on that because them shots down the line are killing him, man. Those are easy doubles down the line. If you hit a shot down the line, that's an easy double on Judge. That's a fact.
right.
But
Yeah, that's
he
true.
the thing is that he has to work on learning how to play that wall correctly, you know, and learn that bounce and catch it, throw it right to second, and maybe pin him at second. He has to learn. You know who did that really good? Beltran did that really
Oh
good.
yeah,
He knew how to play
yeah,
that wall in right field, and
exactly.
catch him like that. But hopefully, if Aaron Judge stays healthy, he's gonna be a great player though, but he's only gonna get better. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking him or anything. I'm just saying that, you know, we know what his weakness is, and he just needs to work on it to get better, and he will.
Yeah, that's true. That, that is true. But he has been a little bit brittle with the injuries that he has had. But let's hope that when he comes in, he will be fully healthy for the July 23rd start and uh, and ready to go. And Paxton is ready to go. Paxton may have been ready earlier, actually, after having the back surgery.
Yeah.
So the roster seems to be in good shape now as far as the injuries are concerned.
Michael Caputo says, Roger, what was that thing
Yep.
you were saying about the Garrett Cole has the right to opt out of his wife has a baby, but he won't opt out of the season, right?
Oh, what I was saying is there are a number of young players that have pregnant wives at home,
Right.
and they have the ability to opt out. And I don't have the full information in front of me right now, but they have the ability to opt out for the season and still receive service time and full pay because they have a family member that is a high risk person for COVID-19. And in the original deals that were
Yeah.
going back and forth, they were not going to allow them to get full pay and service time, but they are now allowed to get full pay and service time if they opt out. If they have a high risk person that they are living with or a family member. So, but Cole seems to be ready. Cole's been there and has been practicing and working out, and he does not plan on opting out.
Good, man, because we need him to play. You know what I
Right,
mean? And every Yankee fan is dying to see Cole play in Yankee Stadium. You know,
right.
um, they showed him already pitching in the bullpen already,
Yes, I saw that.
but I don't know why he wasn't pitching off the mound in the Yankee Stadium. In the baseball field mound. They should have had him
Right.
there. That'd have been nice to take some pictures of him there doing that.
Yes, that would have been. That definitely would have been. And you figure with 60 games, each starter, I don't know how many starters the Yankees use. I guess they can use different ones. The Yankees could break up the innings where they could use Loizaga and they could do different types of things where Adam Ottavino and Loizaga and everyone, and they could actually break up a lot of games, to conserve innings as well. But you have to figure that Garrett Cole will probably get 10 to 12 starts.
Wow, that's a lot of starts. I mean, with the teams that they have right now, he could go 10-12.
Right, right.
you
Let's
know?
hope. Let's hope. I saw that one game where they were playing against the Tigers in the spring training part one, and he really got knocked around in that game. But he was working on just straight fastballs, and he wasn't throwing at full velocity. Remember, Miguel Cabrera hit two home runs off of him, down in Florida, and Cole gave up 6 runs. But it was his second start as a Yankee, and he got knocked around pretty good. But he was just working on his location and working on straight fastballs, and they did knock him around quite a bit in that game. But it was just the spring training workout game.
Now, do you see a possibility of teams picking up old players?
Yes, well, for example, as I said, the Yankees have picked up Matt Duffy, who is now really old. He's an infielder, and he signed a minor league contract. And the training deadline this year has been moved back from July 31st to August 31st. So I don't know how much movement there will actually be with players, because of the whole pandemic situation. But the trade deadline will be. Oh, okay. Sounds good. I'm doing a radio show now. Okay, thank you. But they should be ready to have the training trade deadline on August 31st.
So, who are you more excited to see? Cole versus Matt Scherzer or Cole versus DeGrom?
Oh, I know. Michael asked me that, and I'll be happy to see both of them. Really, us guys as Yankee fans, it's almost a waste to have Cole go up against another ace. But he's going to be facing aces. You want Cole going up a pitcher that's not quite as powerful as him, so the Yankees can get a strong victory. But it will definitely be, in all probability, people will think they will be pitcher's duels when you have Scherzer going up against Cole. But
Well,
I can't judge one way or the other. It'll be great to see him up against the Grom, and it'll be great to see him up against Scherzer. I like them both equally.
yeah. In my opinion, um, Cole versus Matt Scherzer would be the better pitcher duel, but
Hmm.
the game that's gonna mean more is gonna be Cole versus DeGrom because we're gonna be playing the
Right,
Mets. That's their ace. That's their diehard live and die. You know what I mean? And the Met fans are gonna be talking that crap, and the Yankee fans gonna be talking that crap, and Cole gonna
right,
have to win that game. You understand? And every time he plays the Mets, gonna have to win that game. So it's gonna be. I think for this year, uh, Cole versus Degrom is gonna be big. You
right.
know, but
And I still am hoping. I'm sorry. I still am
yeah,
hoping but that possibly by September, they will allow us in for a few games. I mean, I know the COVID-19 situation is very serious, but if you have a limited capacity, where it's 25 to 50% capacity, and we are outdoors as well, we do the social distancing. It does not spread anywhere near as badly when it's outdoors. The crazy things about having rallies and those types of things indoors where people are shoulder to shoulder, that's where you could really have a super spreader event. But
yeah.
when people are outdoors and, sitting multiple seats away from one another, I think it can be done. So we'll see how it goes after about a month because the KBO is letting fans in now, the Korean Baseball Organization.
I'll tell you one thing. If they let me in the stadium, I'm gonna run around the whole stadium.
Right,
I'm gonna
right.
run around the whole stadium, maybe twice. I don't know, but
Well,
I'm gonna.
Yankee Stadium like the back of your hand. I mean, you know Yankee Stadium. You've been in every little section of Yankee Stadium.
I'm gonna be going through that like Daffy Duck, traveling
Right.
all through. No, not yeah, Daffy Duck and all them guys, like the Looney Tunes, flying through the damn place, going through every nook and cranny.
Oh, and by the way, I did get my refunds. I think I told you earlier I got refunds for 2 of the games. And you did tell me that for the fan appreciation game, they will give us credit for that as well. So I
Yeah,
still have to get a refund for one more game, but if they do let us in September, I will try to get to about 3 or 4 games. If I can get that in September, I'd be pretty happy with that
Yeah,
one
man.
trip in September. But
Hopefully,
we'll just really have to play it by ear.
yeah, hopefully Bryson watches this video for this long because he's always talked
Oh,
about the fan appreciation ticket. So
right.
the Yankees are gonna make an announcement sometime. I don't know when, but they are gonna honor the fan appreciation tickets and those fan appreciation tickets. Whoever where like from like wherever you got them from, like special event, you get a free voucher to go to the game. Like I got a free ticket from the MLB Food Fest last year for this year, so I got a few free tickets. So hopefully they're gonna honor all those too. So it's gonna be good.
All right. So, BX Bomber, my family member notified me that we have some chicken pot pies ready. So I'm
Wow.
thinking that maybe we might be able to call our show here. I think we've gone about a half hour.
Yeah, man, we're already 41 minutes in.
Oh, okay. Okay, excellent. This will be a nice long one.
Yeah, man, we
And
talked about a lot of
and
stuff.
thank you again, Michael Caputo and Bryson and James Zeiss and Crazy Yankee Podcast and all of our friends that
Yeah,
follow us. It's very nice.
yeah, man, and the guys on Twitter too. There's a few folks on Twitter, like Yankee.
Yankee Addicts who gets you those great seats.
Yeah, Yankee Edit. Don't forget him, man. I don't forget about a lot of people. But
Right.
hopefully everybody will share this and follow, and we'll see everybody on the next one. And so long, everybody, and we'll see y'all. And follow the live streams. I will be reporting live from Yankee Stadium lunchtime about 12:30. About that time, so tune in about that time. Have the notification bell. And Michael, thank you and everything. And we'll see everybody on the next one. So long, everybody. See ya.